Greetings, friend. How are you doing today? I have one question for you today. Are you a good listener? Are you a good listener? This week, you and I are sharing on ways for you to easily unstuck. Say you're feeling stuck in the midst of doing something. Perhaps it's a work project. Perhaps it's something that just your fun endeavor. And perhaps it's relationship. Perhaps it is health. Whatever the matter it is, but you're feeling stuck somewhere. One thing that will allow you to be able to unstuck with a lot more ease and a lot more flow is to actually to learn to listen very, very well. See, a lot of people says they are a good listener when they actually hear things. There's a great difference between hearing things and actually listening. You might be hearing what I'm saying. You might be hearing it as you're washing dishes or something too. And you just kind of hear it and it doesn't really register in you. And that's the first part. Now, some people truly actually listen and they truly listen with an intentions to learn, not just to hear it. They listen to intention to learn. They listen without the intention to talk back, because that's the other thing that many people do when it's in a conversations. You listen to talk back, so to say. Some people to actually truly listen and to kind of understand what's being said, and at the same time they stop there. And if you listen and you stop there and you're not taking action, you are listening but you're not completing the whole cycle, the whole purpose of listening. And yes, the action in some scenario, in some scenario it might be you listen and be quiet. And in some scenario, you listen and you say, okay, time to take a break or something. And in some other scenarios is to listen and to allow even the softest voice to guide you and take action accordingly. That is good listening. And if you say, well, that sounds like an endeavor or an achievement, well, to let you know that was quite a journey for me to be able to listen well. And that is when we listen well. The other part of listening is when you listen well, you listen to everything outside of you. You listen to all the things, what's your neighbor says and the news says, or perhaps at least you hear what they say to neighbor in the news, and maybe you listen to your mentor and this and that. But also, as importantly, is to listen to you. You want to listen to you, to what we some people call the still small voice that's always very quiet in you, the intuition, the gift from life that is always very ready, actually very ready to give you the answer to things that you might be looking for the answer for, the things that you might be looking for the answer for. What was a very interesting example today with myself, actually. I am working on creating this course, and I reach a point where it suddenly, as I go to the next section, I hear this song, and you might have heard this song before, the song called Feelings. It says, feelings, nothing more than feelings, trying to forget my, and so on and so forth. And these lyrics just come into my mind like that. When I type the word feelings, and then it just suddenly come like that. And at first it was like, okay, nice song. And then I look at it, and I've taught myself over the many years to listen, and to listen closely to even the most quiet tone that come from within me, in addition to from outside. And so as this lyric come to my mind, I said, the second time it came around, I'm saying, what's in it? And sure enough, it has, that beautiful song has wonderful example and many other teaching points on what it is that I am endeavoring to illustrate. It was like a gift, just like that, going bam from the universe, and I'm so grateful. And at the same time, that is something that definitely can happen easily with all of us, with you. It's not just me. And if you said, well, yeah, okay, I've been working on this listening kind of thingy for a good while. Well, let's just to let you know that one back at even less than 10 years ago, I was not a good listener. I didn't. Never mind taking actions. I was one of those that if I listen to anything, it would be me hearing and waiting to talk back. 100%. Usually not just talk back, fire back. And so, are you a good listener? Know that if you feel stuck in whatever it is that you are endeavoring, the answer is already here. For every question that you have, the answer is already here. If you allow yourself support, whether it's support from from the universe, from life, from God, whatever name that it's comfortable for you, come through you through your internal intuition, and perhaps it is something from out there. Somebody was was asking me something in the most peculiar way, and I honestly, I was at the beginning, I'm like, what is this? Is this like a little bit of a joke? And sure enough, it is actually so magnificent for the next step of my growth in being able to serve even more people, even more excellently, and in an even more fun and easy way. How about that? And so to know that if you feel stuck, that the answer for every question, every challenge that you have is already here. Just like love has always been here before you even arrive here, and will be here with you and in you through your time and after your time. The answer for everything is already here. And oftentimes it is us blocking the answer. It is you and I blocking the answer. And the stuckness is because we keep blocking it. Maybe because we have fear, maybe because we have belief in something, maybe because we have resentment in some other thing, maybe because we have disbelief in some other thing. But if you allow to listen, if you allow yourself to listen, to hear what's outside of you, and to listen closely, and listen mean take action. If I listen to this song feelings or at any other time and never take the actions, it's not going to get anywhere. It's not going to do any good. I actually listen to the song and I say, oh, okay, well, let me listen to it one more time, the full song. I got to look it up. I don't have it in my song library. And then I'm like, okay, let me just get the lyrics correctly here. So I look up the lyric, the artist, and all these things. So when you listen, when you truly listen, true listening is not just hearing. True listening is you take in, you understand, and you take action. So I invite you to just share in the comment below in which way that you might be able to listen even better. And this is also your peace of mind tip of the week, which is know that for every question you have, for every challenge you have, that the answer is already here. And when you practice what we have shared this week, that you will be able to have a lot more ease, a lot more flow, allowing you an even more peace of mind, even more joy, while creating even more success in a so much easier and more fun way. And the whole thing together allowing you to create a magnificent, joyful, peaceful, thriving life one day at a time, and a beautiful, thriving life as a whole. Please share in the comment below if you have experience with listening or growth progress with listening the way I have been and still growing. And perhaps if you have any feedback, feel welcome. If you want to share this video with anyone you'd like to, and if you like this video, please click like, as well as if you are on YouTube, please click subscribe so you can continue receiving wonderful updates and little nuggets of wisdom that you can benefit in your life if you truly listen, which means you listen, you understand it, and you take action. And feel welcome to reach out to me directly if you'd love some support in listening or any other way, or perhaps learning how to listen. And this is Bridget with Joyful Riches Beyond Grief. I love you very, very much, and I see that you create a magnificent, thriving life for you and all your loved ones. And I look forward to see you again very, very soon.